Hey, yo, I totally forgot to do a review of this film, but let me talk about it because this film's awesome.
Random black guy.
What up, everybody? Alfie here, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, here with my review for the film Mosul. Mosul is an action drama film from Iraq, and this film is directed by Matthew Michael Carnahan. And yeah, Carnahan. Yeah. This film is starring Waleed, Elgadi, Kamil, and Tahir Al Shai. I probably butchered your last name, I'm sorry, but I'm doing the best I can. And the plot of the film is pretty simple. It's about Kava, who is a cop that's almost in the brink of dying, but he gets rescued by the SWAT unit team, and the SWAT unit team from Mosul, the only reason why they want to fight is to liberate the Iraqi city from IS. So yeah, that is pretty much the plot of the film. And like I said, this film is amazing. I think this film was really good, and I enjoyed this film a lot. Does this film have flaws? Yeah, it does. Does this film show to me a pretty realistic take of war and what war does to you? Hell yeah, it does. What I really like, first of all, is the direction. I think that this film is shot in Iraq, and if it is, a freaking good job by doing that, because it makes this film realistic. It makes this film genuine, and I like it, man. This film is gritty as hell, man. It's like, wow, this is the repercussion of war. This is the repercussion of mindless people following the stream, just becoming brainwashed. What I'm talking about is the IS, of course, but all of that, of how it destroys people, how it destroys a city, because she still has that narrow mind of pretty much enslaving people through Quran. It's really sickening that it's happening. It's amazing that people still is standing up to that, not giving up, and doing the best they can and fighting for that, because they're not taking shit from nobody. So I like that aspect. Not only comment below if it's wrong, but it looks like it. Another thing that I really enjoy with this film is the cast. I think the cast is really good. The one that stood up the most to me was actually Bessa, who plays Kava, and Elgadi, who plays what's his name, the master, something like that, major or master or something in this film. He is the leader of the SWAT unit, and you never get to know that much of him. You get to know a little bit of his past life before the war, but it's still really interesting that the stuff that you get to know, because this character has nuance. The stuff that he does is pretty horrific, but he does it because he thinks that is the righteous way to go to save his city and country. And it's just amazing. That character, or that actor overall, was believable from start to finish. I know that this film is based on books or chronicles, something like that. I never read the source from this at all, so I don't know anything about it. So it's just amazing to watch these actors doing so goddamn good of a job that, to me, I bought it. Once again, also Bessa as Kava. He is our avatar. He's the character that we get to follow, because he's pretty confused. They take him in the group, and they are on a mission, but they never tell us what the mission is. So you just you try to figure out what it really is. What are they doing? Are they having an agenda? Are they doing it for a selfish reason, or are they doing it because they really want to save this city or this country? In the beginning, you see how he loses his uncle, and he's only been a cop for, I think, 2 weeks. And you see how his character darkens in this film. He also has to do sacrifices that is just wow, I understand. And the supporting cast is also really, really good. But those two are the characters we get to follow the most. But everybody else in this film is great. The direction, awesome. It looks beautiful. The cinematography is beautiful. The music, it doesn't have a lot of music. The biggest strength is that it has those scenes that is just really relying on the area shots, the area sounds. You really get to breathe into the city. This film is almost 2 hours. Is it 2 hours? No, it's not even 2 hours. It's like 90 minutes or 1 hour 40 minutes, something like that. But it's like, it is exciting from start to finish. This film overall is just too good of a film for Netflix. That is just my opinion. That's just how I feel. I think that this film needed to be seen on the theaters because this film is just freaking good. Oh wow, I was floored, man. I was amazed. Like I said, this film has some issues. One thing that I thought was like, ooh, is that the end. I think that the end, the last 5 minutes, it does a great job. Don't get me wrong, it does a great job by pretty much summing all of the story. We get the answers that we wanted, but it ends in a sequel bait, and it's a pretty weak way to end a film like this. If it just ended with the way they wanted it to end, I would like that 1,000 times more. But the last like 2 minutes was just, it really messes the film and overall the story. So yeah, that ending is just, it's weak. And another thing is that some of the characters can be a little bit cliche. You have that hardened person that just don't care about anything. You have that a laid back person. You have a sympathetic person. You have another guy who's just a prick from start to finish, but you get to understand why he is a prick. So you get all of those character traits in this film. But still, to me, I think that some of the characters have some nuance, but we never get that much screen time to really be invested in those characters. So to me, they are secondary characters, and they doing what they're supposed to do for the story. And the last thing is that some stuff was just a little bit too unbelievable. I don't know if this story is 100% based on true story. I don't. But some scenes can be a little bit too Hollywoodized. And when I mean Hollywoodized, it's just like it's doing the stuff the way that the films are usually doing, you know, having those type of structures that can be a little bit too dangerous to do on a film like that, is having a topic that is still relevant and having a topic that still can rub people the wrong way if you're doing in that way. Except that, I think that this film overall is just great. I was satisfied from start to finish, and this film will probably end on my top 10 best of. If not, then top 15. But because this film, I enjoyed this film. I was just amazed, and I'm happy that I saw a film like this. So my rating on Mosul, I would give Mosul 4 out of 5. I enjoyed this film, like I said, a lot. It has its issues, but to me, the great thing, the strength of the film outweighs the weak. So to me, I enjoy this film. I think that this film needs to be watched by a lot of people, especially you guys. So please watch this. I recommend you guys. 4 out of 5 for Mosul. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Write your comments down below and let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell so every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to see it. My name is Alfie, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, and that was my review for the film Mosul. Until next time, guys, I'm gonna give you out there. Peace.
Random Black Guy.